welcome everybody to a brand new stream. Which I say every time. It's kind of like that's become my catchphrase at the start of the stream. I don't know why that is though. I don't know why it is that I always start off streams like that, but it just kind of happens that way. And even if I consciously think, like I just thought 10 minutes ago, like I don't want to start a stream the exact same way as I always do, I still always end up saying it. Because what else am I supposed to say? I mean, I can't say goodbye. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the stream because the stream is just about to start. So I don't really know what entirely different I'm supposed to say, but I do know that this is basically what I always say. Welcome back to a brand new stream, which it is today. And today is actually a very, very weird stream. Because today we are doing a weekend stream. Yes, it is actually a Saturday today. Today we're doing a weekend stream on a Saturday where we're playing some Age of Empires 2, and there's a very good reason for that. And the reason for that is that I have not streamed all that much lately. For this year, I've actually streamed a whole hell lot because this year my stream schedule has been all over the place and I haven't really streamed all that much, and last year I didn't really stream at all. However, I haven't really been consistent. This week we've only had 2 streams on Thursday and Friday. And last week we only had 3 streams on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I think. However, this week I was sick for the first half of the week, and that kind of, that kind of threw things into jeopardy, so I do want to do an extra stream today where we're going to be going over Age of Empires 2, because that's a game, that's a game we really haven't played in a really, really long time. So let me try and see if I can still somewhat play this game, because man, oh boy. It is a game that I really, really surely love. It's a game that I grew up with when I was a little kid. Well, not as small as you may think, because this game came out, like, before the year 2000. I didn't play it when I was, like, 4 years old or something like that. I didn't do that. I played it when I was around, I don't know, like, 11, 12, 13, I don't know. It's like, basically, like, when I was a teenager, my cousin got it. He said, go get it, go play this game. I don't even remember buying it, but I knew I had it somewhere on Steam. And then we would just play it, and I wouldn't really understand it, what the hell was going on. But we just gather up our armies, and we just gather up like we start fighting each other, and we start fighting the AI, and we just start having fun with it. And then we had another friend of ours who'd also join in, and the 3 of us, we just like have some fun. And the greatest part about that, the greatest part about us playing that, was at that point in time, we were all in like one single friend group. And of that friend group, only me, my cousin, and that friend of mine played that game. None of my other friends have ever seen or played Age of Empires 2. They don't know about this game. They may have seen it once, but they've never expressed any interest in it. They don't like it, I think. I don't think it's something for them. However, that was one thing that the 3 of us shared. And we would be in this one friend group that would have one WhatsApp group. And what we do... What we do is we decide to go and play this game with the 3 of us. Like, oh, you guys down for a gaming session? We put it in the group chat. They'd say yes, of course. And then during the gameplay, we'd like text each other to say like, oh, go here, go there, do this, do that. And honestly, people would just like, they go mad about it. It's like, make your own friend group, like make your own WhatsApp group to like talk about this game stuff. Because I don't know what the hell you're talking about by building a TC there, or like go and make this unit. Like, what the hell do you mean? And we were just like, well, we're just playing a game, man. We're playing a game. Thinking about that now, especially now I've been starting to try and understand this game a little bit more, I would probably not text people while I'm playing the game, because basically this game right here, if you don't know, is a real-time strategy game. And the whole point of a real-time strategy game is that you control a large amount of units. You're not just like one unit in a first-person mode. You control like an entire civilization in this game, which you have to build up for the ages to gather as much resources, and then use those resources to convert into fighting other enemies. And the other enemies will probably be your opponents. And the idea behind that is that the skill really comes from your skill, which makes no sense. What I actually meant to say was, the idea behind that is that the challenge really comes from like how skilled are you in commanding various different things at the same time. The entire point of this game is that there are so many tasks that you can do all at the same time. There's so many different ways of going about it, that your skill, your speed, and how fast you can decide to do a certain thing in a strategic way, that is basically what makes you good or makes you bad. And that's also what makes this game rather challenging and makes the game rather fun, because you can start out playing this game just like having no idea what the hell you're doing, which is basically what I've been doing for like first 10 to 15 years that I played this game. I had no idea what I was doing. I was like building stuff. I was like, ooh, I'm gathering wood. Ooh, I'm gathering gold. That's fun, man. Let's do this. However, I had no idea what I was doing. now, over the last, like, couple of months, when I, for the first time, put it on stream, and people kind of enjoyed it, now I've started to slowly understand, it's like, hey, let me see why something happens. Let me see why I would do this. And now, I'm beginning to understand like how fast this game even is. Like there's so much you can learn in this game. There's so much you can try in this game. There's so much like there's so far to go. Which sounds weird because it's always going to be the same game. But trust me, it's like there's an entire new dimension because I can learn and like I can grasp new things by just being like, oh wait, if I do this and that, I can finally, like, you know, get up to the next age way faster. I can beat these AI opponents, which I could never do. For example, I could never beat any of the campaign missions because they were way too hard for me. And now, they're kind of a breeze. Maybe at one day we'll do, like, a campaign stream. However, like, that is something which I really, really enjoyed about this game. And, yeah. Today, I want to kind of bring that full circle before we start entering the next phase of this game. So, a couple months ago, I played this game for the very first time on stream, which was quite an interesting situation. Basically, my friend told me, yeah, maybe you should stream this game. Maybe that would be fun. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if my community will like it. I don't know if I'll even be good at this because half the time I have no idea what I'm doing. But I made one stream, and I made one video, and boy did people like it. So, yeah, now I'm here. Over the last couple of months, I've been trying to learn a little bit more about how this game is played and trying to become a little bit better. Because, to put this into perspective, at the start of the year, I could not even defeat the moderate AI unless I had my friend with me. We would struggle 2-on-1 against the moderate AI, and we would, like, half the time just lose. So, coming from there, I've been trying to get a little bit better. And over the last couple of months, sometimes I've shown you on stream that I've been able to beat the hard AI, which was a really, really big achievement. It was at that very moment that I realized that saving games and recording games are two different things. Because when I saved the game, after I beat my very first hard AI, to show it here on stream, I didn't really save it properly. I couldn't show you the entire game. But I was so proud I finally beat the hard AI. But there was still an extreme AI to come. Because, of course, this game does have online play, but I felt, if I can't even beat the AI, what chance do I stand against the masters that are playing this game right now? So, today though, I feel that day has finally come. Last time that I played Age of Empires, that was a bit of a fluke. I played a bit of Nomad, which is a different game mode within, or like, last time I played this game, there was a bit of a fluke, because I played Nomad, a different map in Age of Empires 2, which also makes it a bit of a different game mode. And I beat the Extreme AI kind of quickly. And I was like, does this count? Is this alright? Does this make sense? Is this legit? I didn't think so. I wanted to beat the Extreme AI on Arabia, the map that everyone kind of plays on. Like, literally, everyone plays on that map. And I wanted to see if I can beat the Extreme AI on Arabia, and if I can, I probably should be able to move on into online play. So that's what we're going to do today. And it's not going to be entirely that. There's going to be more parts to it. Also, one thing that I'm curious about is, like, Twitch doesn't seem to say that I'm online. Am I? Twitch, are you okay? I'm going to switch this around. I'm going to see if Twitch is okay. Does Twitch does seem to be okay. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to see that. Alright. Let me go and sit down right over here. As always, we have the best transitions in the entire streaming world. No one can best them. Like, holy hell. This is wild. Right. So, here we are. It is time to go and get into the game. Now, I don't know how well everything will show. Like, I do have to set up the game properly this time. There is one little thing that I haven't set yet. And that one little thing is that it has been over 2 weeks since I last streamed this game. The thing is I went to TwitchCon, and that was really fun. And in the meantime, I got sick, which was less fun. And in the meantime, I've also played a bunch of Warframe. We played a bunch of Black Myth Wukong. We did a whole bunch of other things. And I haven't really had time to get into Age of Empires 2. So, because of that, I'm really curious as to how my skill is going to be. is gonna be? Well, let me first see whether my I think that I do need to move myself a little bit right here. Let me just move myself right over there because I think that that will be a proper location. And then what I also want to do is I need to like make sure that this is set right there. Filters right there. Cam standard. Yeah, get that. Perfect. There we go. We got this now. Everything should be nice and proper. I think that on the vertical stream this also looks quite alright. And I'm liking it. I am liking it. I'm liking it quite a bit. What I'm also wondering about, I'm not gonna like. I think like one thing that I've been thinking about over the last little while is like maybe I should move this like chat window, make it smaller, and then like move it away, like move it down a little bit or something. Because it's like very prominently on screen, and like I find if I'm watching like games back, and especially when I'm pointing towards things and like Black Myth Wukong, it's like, oh look at these items. It's like right behind the chat, and like I don't know whether it's useful or not. But we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure that out. In the meantime, though, let me see if I can hear this game properly. I think I can. I think I can. There we have it. Yep, that works. That works. That works. So then. All right. Here we are. My good old opponent, the Extreme AI. I remember... Alright, here we are. My good old opponent, the Extreme AI. I remember so well the evenings where we'd play against the moderate AI. That was a big challenge. I don't have the recorded games right here on this file, but if there's some recorded games out there, maybe at some point I'll show them how we played moderate AI 2-on-1, and we still have a rough time. No, things have changed because the hard AI has already been beaten. And now it's time for the extreme AI. Now, as I said, it's been a while. However, I think that I'm in for a challenge. Because, as I said, I haven't streamed this game in a while, but it doesn't mean that I haven't played it once in a while. Or that I haven't been, like, trying to learn more about it. So, I'm going to set myself a bit of a challenge. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a handicap to see if I can actually go ahead and beat the Extreme AI. And in order to do a fair challenge, I'd say that I have to beat it without making a single army unit. Now, to put that into perspective, not playing with army is going to be interesting. I think that will be a perfectly fine challenge. I think that will be perfectly okay. We're playing I think that will be a perfectly fine challenge. I think that that will make it a little bit spicy, and I should have no worries at all. As we're playing as Koreans. Now, what are Koreans known for in this game? Well, as you see right here, the Koreans, right here, they have +3 line of sight. Stone miners work faster. We have archer armor and tower upgrades are completely free. And we have archers and infantry that cost -50 wood. Now, the thing is, we're not going to be using any of those. We're not going to be using any warships. We're also not going to be using any war wagons or turtle ships. We're going to go and play the Koreans to their strength. This right here. All right, let us go. All right, let us do this. Now, this right here is something I'm actually quite excited about, because this is the very first time that I'm actually really playing a game here on stream where I'm playing to the strength of a civilization. Now, if you don't know about like the civilizations in Age of Empires 2, basically, there's a whole bunch of like different... oh shoot, I missed my sheep here. There's a whole bunch of different civilizations in this game, and each of them have their own different bonuses and distinct like benefits and all that sort of stuff. However, I remember when I started out playing this game, I never knew about them. And I would always just like play random civ because I was like, oh, maybe I'll run into a fun one like the Huns, which don't get any houses. Like you don't have to build any houses. I just felt like, oh man, that will just be fun. It's just like a little bit goofy. But over the years, I've actually gotten to learn more and more about how. Actually, let me correct that. Over the last few months, however, I've actually gotten to learn and appreciate more and more how each of the civilizations actually brings something very, very unique and special to the table. Alright, you are not a foot person. You are supposed to be a wood person. So, with that in mind, this is the very first time I'm actually going to be taking a challenge on where I'm going to be using the power of the civilization to complete the challenge, basically. If I can complete it, because one thing that I do realize as I'm playing right now is that streaming is very different than playing it by yourself. Because if I'm streaming, now I need to know what I'm saying and you have some sort of ideas of what I'm doing. Whereas if I'm playing by myself, I can completely focus on what's going on. But that said, though, I think I will be alright as long as I have everything set up okay, which I don't. Where's my scout? My scout is gone. Come on, guys, get that board. There you go. Perfect. You go on that board as well. You go and work on that. There we go. Scout was not even taken there. And oh my god, I'm not making villagers. It's going really, really bad. But it's alright. I'm still rather confident that I can beat this opponent without any military aid. I do like how much I've scouted already. Like, seriously, like, that's been pretty damn good. You can go and work on that right there. 2, come on. Need to make more villagers. Get going, get going, get going. Now, I know I have some sort of build order, but I'm trying to figure out... I think right now I'm doing that. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. But I have some confidence. Also, you scout, you can go over there soon. I think I know enough right now as to what I want to do. And then you also make a mill right there. So what I'm doing right now is I am going in fully on food. I have 2 villagers here chopping away, chop, 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 at the wood situation. And then I have a couple of villagers right here that are working on... You guys go and head in there. And you can go hunt for the boar there. Because they ran out of that boar way faster than I expected they would. But what I'm doing right now is I am super front-loading my my food situation. I think that this right here is basically all I'm gonna need. So after that we go for lunch. There we go, get that boar. Perfect. Right, you can go on there. And what I want to do with getting all that food is to go up to the next age as fast as I can. Now, one thing that I can also do, which I'm still not really good at, is to go and lure these deer. So there's like some of these deer here that don't come forward like the sheep do. So in order to get them, I have to go and get my scout to go after them. I keep pushing them towards where I want them to go. I thought I had it perfectly set up. Come on. Come on. Come on, scout. We can do this. We can do this. Almost there. Almost there. All right, now we gotta get it slowly towards the villagers, and the point of this is that once I get it towards no, go the other way, go the other way, go the other way. Yes, perfect, perfect. No. All right, well that's bad. That's bad. Ah, shit! I gotta make another villager because I wasn't. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I was too distracted by getting the deer. I'm gonna make another villager. This is not entirely what I wanted to do, but it's alright. It's fine. There you go, you guys can go on there. A couple of you can go on there, and then we click up to the next age. This right here has not been the perfect setup right here, but I'm managing. Puff Daddy, thank you so much for that follow. I hope you you enjoy what you're seeing. I'm sorry that I'm fumbling this a little bit, but so far we're doing good. The challenge that we have right now is to go ahead and get a play going where we're not going to be beaten. Basically, the challenge right here is that we're going to be beating this AI right here without making any army. And you may be wondering, how are we going to do it? Well, let me tell you how we're going to do it. Oh, shoot. They're coming in right fast. Okay. Well, what we're seeing right here is we're seeing a classic rush right here with man-at-arms. Which means that what he wants to do is he wants to force a little bit of idle time for me. Which I'm not going to let him. Oh, shoot. This right here is basically my problem for not getting it up in time. Let me see if I can take one of them down. I can't really isolate them, but this right here is alright. This right here has screwed up with my timing quite a bit. Seriously. Dang it! Oh, man. Alright, so right here at 5 villagers. You guys are going to be control group 2, and you guys are going to move forward. You guys are going to move out. The scout I definitely do need. Dang it! Alright. Big Shot, how's it going? Alright, hold on. I'm going to do one restart. Actually, I'm not going to do a deep restart because I know the setup. Right here, this was just like, I'm sorry, but this right here was just my... my utter, like, incompetence with just, like, the stream setup. I didn't get the... I was too focused on delivering you guys a show, and I actually didn't have the build order in mind all that perfectly. I was trying too much. I'm sorry about this. This is the last time I'm going to do this, okay? First fumble of the day. Please allow me to have one fumble. And then from there on, I promise you, I'm going to try my best. I can do this. I gotta beat the extreme AI without any army, and I think we can do this. I think it will be alright. Big show, good day, Michelle and chat. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing good. This was just like this was a warm up. This right here is a warm up. You got this. Thank you for having faith in me. I feel powered up. I feel powered up. I feel fired up. I can do this. Let's go. All right, so here we are, right in the game. This is it. This is the accumulation of 34 months of playing this game and trying to learn it better, and years of playing it just casually, not knowing what the hell was going on. That is what we are watching right now. And why do I decide to do this without army? Just because I think like I should. I should have the proper feeling I can take this. I can take this really, really well, and the extreme AI presents no challenge for me at all. It basically is me conquering my fear. That's what it comes down to. Now, how am I going to do this? How am I going to go and defeat an AI without making any army? Because basically, to defeat an enemy, you're going to have to basically destroy them with your army, right? Well, that's where one of the aspects of this game comes in that I never really appreciated until now, which is the civilizations within this game. You have many different people that are, like, within this game, many different civilizations. You have, like, right now I'm playing as the Koreans, but you've also seen me play a lot with the Vietnamese because I like them as, like, a starter civilization, learning the archer play and stuff. And for the longest time, these civilizations didn't really mean all that much to me. To me, it was just like, oh, you know, I'm just going to play at random, or we're just going to see what the hell's going to happen. You know, sometimes you get, like, a civilization that were, like, the Huns, and you didn't have to make any houses, which was kind of fun. But other than that, I would never really think about what the hell I was doing. Now, though, I'm actually using the Koreans for a very specific play. And you're going to see why in a moment. Remember how we looked at the bonuses, and how one of the bonuses was about mining stone? Maybe that will come into play. maybe there's something more to that. Also, I need to hotkey that one. I need to get my pigs there ASAP, because they're about to run out of pigs. You can go right there. Alright, you can go and hunt over there. I think my pig is not going to make it in time. Great, you guys go over there. You guys take that pig. You guys go take it. Now you go back there. You go back there. Come on, shoot. Get him. Whew. That was just in time. Alright, actually you can go and build a house, and after that go over there. We need more people over there. So far this is still going quite alright. Have I sent my pig all the way over there? Why did I do that? Oh, we're really gonna have a shortage of pigs if I'm gonna send my pigs to the other side of the map. Right. So you can go hunt the other boar right here. And now I'm just gonna go and collect as much food as I can. I'm really gonna be pushing it hard on getting as much food as I can out of this. There we go. It's not a perfect pig placement because you kind of want to have them be a bit closer. But I think it will be alright. I think we can make this. Now, one thing that I could also do is I can go and look for the hunt, where there are some deer on this map, which are like the sheep. I can eat them. But unlike the sheep, they will not follow my command. I will have to push them in. Now, this is something I'm pretty bad at. If I try and do it, I'll oftentimes miss, and it will cost me a lot more time to actually, like, fumble around with them. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that this time. But if I find them, I will. Also, Big Bad Beaver coming in with that subscription. Holy hell. Thank you so much for that Prime subscription, man. How's it going? If you guys don't know, Big Bad Beaver is a really, really cool guy who I met at TwitchCon San Diego. let me see if I can go and build myself a little mill right here. And in the meantime, there should be a little shout out going on right there. I'm sorry I'm a little bit focused on what I'm doing right now. But you guys go work on that. I'm doing a little challenge right now. We're playing this real-time strategy game. I don't know if you're familiar right here with Age of Empires 2. But basically what we're doing is we're building up a civilization here, and we're trying to defeat the other opponent, but this time without using any of the military units. For that, I'm playing civilization that has some military bonuses, but it also has a very peculiar bonus about stone mining, and maybe you can make something interesting from those stones. So you guys very quickly go on there. I want to have some of you guys go on the berries right here. Big Show says doing good. Just got home from taking the dogs to the dog park. Nice. I hope it's good weather out. I'm really noticing that what we're seeing right now is that we're really getting into fall territory, which has been something, alright. Like obviously, like I've been asking very much so for having colder temperatures, especially with streaming and us not having any AC here. So I shouldn't be complaining that it's way too cold right now, but at the same time, you know, I am Dutch, so I do like to complain. And saying that, hey, I also do miss my summer a little bit. Now, this right here is where the play is going to come in hand. What we're seeing right here is we're going right here into the feudal age, which is a new age that will give us extra technologies and will allow us to do many different more things. And also what I'm doing right away is I'm going onto stone right here. Now this right here is a big difference than the normal play, because what I'm doing right now is I'm going up with 18 villagers, which is something you normally wouldn't really do. And normally you wouldn't really go and scout with your villagers to see where your opponent is, but I basically just kind of forgot, let me put it that way. I forgot where to go and scout around, so now I need to have my scout catch up with my villagers. I don't think that my opponent is going to be here. So I think he might be over here. Normally it should be quite easy to find where they are, but I just need to know where he is, and once I know where he is, I will be a-okay. Now it seems like he's gone up with a very quick fuel age as well, which is alright. I can manage that, and there we go. That is what I was looking for. This right here, I've now found him, and now the play is going to come in hand. How am I going to beat this guy without using any military? Well, he has already had the same idea as I have. Build some towers. So what we have right here is we have a tower. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and build myself a little tower right here. And this tower, he hopefully will not see. The point here, normally I want to put it on a resource, but right now I haven't really scouted all around yet where exactly he's taking resources. I'm thinking he's probably going to take one of these wood lines. I was hoping he's taking one of these wood lines. But I just want to get started with my tower. And what I'm doing with these towers is I want to go and basically leave him with no way out. Just let him trap him. Basically, I just want to trap him right where he is and not leave him any way to get to me or to get to anywhere else. Now, I do have to make sure that I keep on making villagers, which is one of my weak points normally in the game. I keep forgetting that. Also, I should get my my eco upgrade soon, which I don't have the ability to get that right now. I don't have enough resources. But that's where we see, that's where he's taking his wood and his gold, so that's where I want to get my towers up to next. But I do have a little trick with the towers, because what the Extreme AI can do is the moment he sees me building something and he knows that I'm building something bad, is he can go and decide to like, oh, let me go and attack you because you are building something bad. So I want to protect my towers. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going and placing all these towers within range of each other. So this tower right here will range this villager right here that is doing the chopping. And then because this tower is ranged by that one, it will hopefully be protected. And I'm also building walls around it, because if I have walls around it, then they can't batter it down. Because it only takes a couple of villagers and they can just punch down these towers, which is pretty insane. They're pretty strong villagers. Big Bad Beef says, wait, no way, lol. How do you have that image just ready to go? I have my shoutouts ready and prepared. Now there was a little clip that played that normally has sound, but now it doesn't. Because I forgot about that, and I'm basically in the middle of the game. Here you see that they're coming in basically to go and take me down. But I don't need to let that distract me. Also, in the meantime, what I'm saying, like, don't be distracted, I shouldn't be distracted from creating more villagers, because that is, as I said, my big weak point. And as I see right now, I do need to make sure that I do that. There is something over time where, especially when it comes to, oh shoot. Okay, there we go. See, right here, we're going alright. It's still going good. I'm gonna build a tower right here. We're gonna make that AI be busy fighting these towers right here while we're keeping ourselves protected, and hopefully he will not come for me. And if he does, right now, let me send my scout in to help. That's what we're doing. Puff Daddy says, hey, can you give me Age of Empires? I know it's stupid, but please, man, I can't afford it. Are you asking me that in the middle of a game? Come on, dude! In the middle of a game! Like, right now we're doing a big challenge! No, Scout, don't do this, don't do this. As I said, sometimes there's things that I find a bit challenging, and it is keeping control of my units. Now, I should go back home, because these guys are about to run out of food right here. And we need to keep on making houses. I thought I tasked one of you guys to go into houses. But this is the problem with, like, wood villagers. The wood villagers, if you shift click them, sometimes they'll wait until their tree is chopped. And chopping trees takes a long time. Now, this right here is already where we're seeing the tower wall working. I've taken him away from the wood right here, which is not the most insane thing, because, like, he can take another wood line, but we've already locked down this entire area. I do want to place one more tower over here before making my way around to the other side. We have not really done what I really hope to do, which is really lock him out, but at this point in time, I'm still struggling a little bit with the stream, but I think that we're doing quite alright. Let's see. I hope you're doing well. Are you pro at this game? I'm absolutely not. I have literally just started playing this game somewhat seriously at the start of this year. Basically, this is a game that came out like in the late 1990s. It does have a very active like esports scene. However, for me, this was something I mostly casually played with my friend, and we were just having fun with it until one day he said like, oh, you should go and do a stream about it. I was like, man, why should I make content about this game which is completely different from like what I normally do? That probably won't go over well, and I made my first like videos and streams about it, and they went over quite well. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm doing this now. I guess I'm learning this now, because over time, like, you learn like how well this strategy stuff works, and it's like it's pretty damn cool if you get more into it. So this right here is me trying to beat Extreme AI for the very first time, and once I do that, I actually want to go get into playing online, which I think is still quite scary, because then you're playing against actual people who are really damn good at this, and not like you can't have reach rise. You can't have a situation like I may or may not have had at the start of the stream. I was like, oh shit, I'm really it's really been a long time since I played this on a stream, and now what do I do? I can't do a restart, let me put it that way. So now, what I want to do here is I want to make sure that I go and go around and just surround his entire base with towers. And the reason I can do this with the Koreans is because the Koreans have pretty damn good towers. They also have pretty damn good stone. And I don't know where that villager was going, but because of this, these little bonuses that the Koreans have, I can have these people just going at the stone right here. I don't have to worry about them. Also, I do have to worry a little bit about my my food upgrades, my resource upgrades, because I need to keep up my resource production. And the most important thing, as you see right here, I'm sending villagers to wood, because with wood I can build the walls, I can build the towers, but what I can also do is I can build these farms, and these farms give me more food, and the more food I get, the more villagers I can get. And also I want to get up to the next age at some point in time, for which I need a lot of resources. No, guys! Oh my god! These villagers completely forgot they were building a tower first! So yeah, I'm not really a pro. Let's see, I was always a Civ person, but Age of Empires looks cool. I really enjoyed it. I was like, honestly, like, I've gotten a great appreciation for it over the last, let me put it, like, the last couple of months. And that comes from someone who always like enjoyed strategy games, someone that's like, oh man, this is like a fun novelty thing. Oh, see, this is really what we want to go for. But I think that I'd rather put another tower here first. Now he's going Castle Age, which is a little bit worrisome to me. I think I've taken a bit of the wrong direction. But first I want to have them go at that. And I need to keep on making villagers. In the meantime, let me go and keep on scouting around here. Now, the reason why I put a tower right here is because I just want to go and make sure that I'm protected when I'm going over there. I don't know what these villagers are doing right here. Holy shit. Also, what I should probably do is I should go and make a blacksmith so I can get a little upgrade on my tower fires. And so far, I don't know how well this is going. I don't know how well this is going. As you can see, we've pushed him off of these resources, but his most important resources are on the other side, and I haven't been all that good when it comes to keeping my Keeping my fill production going, keeping my upgrades going. Right here, we see the blacks are being constructed, and once that's in, I'm gonna go and upgrade right here. And we are basically an H behind at this point in time. He is already a funds ahead of us, which isn't too bad. So far, we haven't been bothered by him, and I leave my entire home open. But as long as he's not going after me, I can keep on doing this. And this right here is something where I'm worried about. It's like, hey, right now, the extreme AI, to me, this is so weird, because I remember just being completely stomped by this AI, but it's kind of working fine right now. Now, I do want to go and get some gold right here, because if I don't have gold, I cannot go to the next age, and I will have to have some gold for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and, you go ahead and build that right there, and then go back to chopping, and then as you do that, we're going to go and move forward. These villagers right here can finally go ahead and strike where I want them to strike. On the gold. Because gold allows him to make better units. Gold allows him to move on to the next ages. And I think that this right here is a camp that I really do want to get into. However, first, we want to take advantage of the hill. Because hills in this game provide you with an extra bonus when attacking. So I want to make use of that. And I think that he started to attack my towers right there with a ram. Let me see if I can do something about that. I think that tower will go down, which I don't really complain all that much about, but I do think that I do want to send some more villagers forward. Also, what I think I may want to do is I just want to buy my way up to the next age. Let's see, I need 200, 800, 200. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell some of this, I'm going to buy some back, and then we're going to click up to the next age. Alright. So far, he's only taken out one tower, which is alright. But we do need to be wary for this. We do need to be wary of these rams, because these rams can do some serious damage. However, luckily, my villagers are quite good against rams. But it does mean that I will have to, I may have to send some extra villagers forward. You guys will be control group free, and you guys will attack from this side. Because this is getting a little bit out of hand. I need more units, but I can't make military. This is what I get. This is what I get for starting to attack on the wrong side. I get all these rams. Oh man. I gave him a chance to come back. I gave him a chance to come back. This is bad. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If only I had some military units right now, man. Now, this right here is where the advantage comes in, that I have some walls around my towers to protect him, because he will have to go and break the walls, and I don't think he really likes that all that much. But, still, this is getting more out of hand than I expected it would. And he has a town center right there, which I really want to prevent him from doing anything with. Alright, you guys can go and start building some other towers here too. I want to really ramp this up. I don't want him to have any chance in hell to come back with this. There we go, we're going to build another tower there. And we're just going to really encircle him until he can't do anything anymore. Alright, shoot! I've just run out of stone! Okay, that's really bad. I'm going to go right here and I'm going to steal his stone. And I'm gonna need to build a couple of houses again, because we're housed at this point in time. So please, come on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now this right here is something I was always afraid of when I would play this for the first time. It's like, what's gonna happen if I stream this? Will I be okay? Oh man, that pressure! I feel like I may have to actually go and build some armies soon. Oh, my big mistake was to let him... Oh no, my villagers are trapped! My villagers are trapped! No way! Alright, everyone go ahead, build some towers. I think this hasn't gone entirely to plan, let me put it that way. I was kind of hoping I could do this, but I think a couple of things have gone wrong right now. First of all, I came into the wrong side, where basically I allowed him to I allowed him to get his gold and advance to the next age. And one thing that really went wrong as well is it's like I was a little bit late on my timings. So I'm wondering how well this is gonna go right now. How much faith I still have in this challenge. I will have to move all these people from the wood line there because this is not going all that great. We're gonna place that one over there. And this is right here where you can see that I am not a pro at this. If I was a pro, I would be way better. I might actually be able to do this, but right now, I'm struggling hard. And I'm thinking that at a certain point in time, I will have to start making some military. Alright, I'm running out of wood here real fast because they're still working on that. Can I send some of you guys over to go and get some wood or something? Help these guys out. Help these guys out and get them there. Alright. You guys go complete that. Right now, they're kind of useless at this point in time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Stay with the course, win or lose. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna live or die by what we've chosen. Let's see, where are my other villagers? You guys? Come forward. Go there. Alright, all you idle ones, go to there. Now, the reason I want to make a university is because I wanted to get something that would help me get up to, like, allow the towers to fire a little bit better. But right now, I'm struggling quite a bit because I have no wood. So, we're going to place another tower. One thing that I'm wondering about, maybe I need to have... Alright. Maybe I need to just have, like, a town center right here so I can start fighting. Oh, nice. We got one of the rams down. The rams really need to stay down because they can be the thing that will make this all go wrong. So far, though, I think that we're working nicely because you're seeing all these villagers come forward. They really don't like me. They really don't like me being here. Look at all these villagers come forward. Now, this is where I need to have ballistics, but I just don't have the wood. Can I buy some wood? There we go. Because if I have ballistics, I can make these towers shoot more accurately at moving targets. Because right now, they're just, like, massively missing things. Because they can't really shoot accurately at moving targets. Now, it is being attacked right there. So we need to defend our tower from the ram over there. Keep on making villagers here. You build yourself a new farm right there, please. And I also need to increase wood production. I'm always running low on wood. Right. Let me improve my wood production right there. You guys go and build a tower. Okay, you guys have the tower right now. Now what I want to do is I want to put a town center right here, which normally you would never do right there. But I want to take that stone and I want to have more and more villagers to go and to go and be spawned right here because they're my army. I have to make this happen. And now what you're seeing is that we're overtaking him in score. What you're seeing is that he has completely ground to a hold here, although it seems like he has some movability right there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have to lock this area down as well. Though these guys are my stone villagers, which is not all that great. So once you guys are done with this, you guys just go right back to the stone. Also, let me go and shoot these guys away there. He was taking resources from me! Actually, I have a whole bunch of villagers here. Hell yeah. I have some troops right here. I have some troops ready for fighting. That's how we're gonna play it. Now, I do have to find some extra stone soon, though. So I do have my stone right here. So you guys go on there. Now, we'll need you... Actually, you guys go back on the stone right now. Alright, we have our other unit right here. Unit 4 is approaching. We need it to go fight. I did not protect that tower, and that might cost me dearly right now. That might cost me very dearly. In the meantime, though, we have a whole bunch of villagers on gold right here, which I don't really need all that much more gold. I think that I better go bring them forward to go and mine that stone. You guys go and protect that tower, please. And we just want to beat him into submission by just have him, like, not have anywhere else to go. Which right now I have not really done all that well, but we're still on course. We're still on course, we're still making this happen. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is dragging out a little bit longer than I expected. I think soon we'll be able to get there. Let's see. Let's increase our build production. Let's see. Where is he still able to move? He's still able to move right there. So we're just gonna creep in closer. Now he's moving in here. He's trying to attack me. I'm not gonna let him. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Take down his villager. Right there. Then build wolves. We gotta build some wolves here. Don't allow him to come in. Okay, now I'm having him where I want him to be. Let's see. Can I move out with some of you guys? Please move forward. Move forward. I want to take his production there as well. I don't want him to have any place that he can go to. Make him realize that there's nothing he can do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where else? Where else can we still hit him? I think we can go here. We can go here. And actually, what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go and do something really, really bold. We're going to not just place a tower. We're going to go and place a castle right over there. Now, that is something. A castle takes a lot longer to build than a tower. And I'm just really, really hoping that I'm not throwing this match by building that castle over there. Because I might be. I very well might be. But I think that he's otherwise occupied. Because look at this. Look at the carnage that's happening here. Who needs army? Who needs army when you have towers just firing everywhere? That is... Oh, that is the sight I was looking for. That right there is exactly what I was looking for. Alright, another tower, please. We can place that right there. Place that next to the tower that was taken from us. And I think that we're getting there. I think that even for my 31st Extreme AI match on stream, I will be able to actually get to where I want to be. Now, I thought that this wasn't going to happen. I didn't expect this to happen. But it seems like it is. Alright, you guys go forward. Go work in that there. You build some houses for me, please. We're running out of houses. I need more houses. Alright, you guys go mine the gold there. Let's see. They said I was being attacked. I'm wondering where. Oh, there's something here. There's something that's taking down my wolves there. What is that? Also, let me buy a little bit more stone. Oh, I can click up to the next stage. And now, let me see. Where can I best place another castle? I think right there. Let's see if we can take more of his gold here. And now we're just gonna go ahead and slowly wait this out. What have you guys been up to? What have you guys been? What are you guys interested in doing? Let me build not a mining camp there. Let me go build a wood camp here. Now I'm just kind of saying, like, what is he gonna do? Because at this point in time, I haven't fully surrounded. And I'm wondering what else I can do other than just kind of wait it out. He can't make any more villagers that do anything useful, because what you can see right here is, like, I'm shooting down his town center right here. Actually, that is something that I'm really, really waiting for, because once that goes down, I can go and snack that stone over there and build more towers. If we're looking at this town center right here, that is not producing anything anymore. There's no people coming out of there anymore. So that seems to be quite alright. I have lost my stone here, and now he's gone. Now he is done. It was a long waiting game. It was a game that didn't really go according to plan. I didn't expect that this was... I didn't expect it would be this challenging, even though most of the challenge really came from me fumbling it up a little bit. But let's not forget where we are. Let's not forget that this right here was, in fact, an extreme AI. I remember the days where I could not live past the Dark Age, because they would come in with army and just absolutely destroy me. And here I've been, and I have no army units at all. It really was, as Big Show says, a slow burn, but I got them. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That was wild. It was a lot less exciting than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more like, woo, let's go. Because I have actually tried this before with playing with Koreans and playing with towers, but then what I would do is I would go ahead and like build myself some rams or build myself some mangonels and I could actually like take down buildings. But yeah, let's just take a very quick overlook as to what happened right here. We can spectate it a little bit. We can skip right through it and take a look as to what we just did. Oh boy. So, the feared Extreme AI, building up right here with the two houses, and one of the things that you see with Extreme AI is that they don't lose out any time on their TC. The more time that you don't have anything producing in your town center, basically that means that you are running behind, because they can make another villager, that villager can give you more resources and can make you more powerful. And that is something where I was struggling with quite a bit at the start. Normally I can kind of keep it on a minute, but yeah, this right here is with streaming. It becomes a bit harder when you're trying to entertain at the same time. And you can see the difference in resources collected. I'm 200 resources behind on them. So I was quite surprised with how quickly he clicked up. He also clicked up with like 19 villagers. I clicked up with 18 villagers and loom. So yeah, normally he tends to go for like 20 or something. But here I went. I had no idea where he was, so I was like kind of looking around. And this right here was my very first big mistake. As you can see, this right here is his gold and his wood. If he doesn't take gold, he can't advance to the next age. And he can't make any siege. He can't make no rams. He can't make nothing that will take down my towers. And I should have gotten right here and then placed the tower probably on here just outside the division so he can't batter it down, and then bring one in here and then bring one in there, and then he wouldn't have had any gold there. Then he would have had to go all the way over there, which probably he would have seen the gold over there as well, and basically we might have been in the same situation, but building another like mining camp right over there and moving all your villagers over there takes more time, and now I didn't really bother him as much right here. However, I didn't know that at the time because I didn't really scout all that well. I kind of let my scout do nothing during the Dark Age, but hey, you live and you learn, right? So, moving forward, we're building the first couple of towers. We're not being attacked by the towers, which I was quite surprised by. And now, what you're going to see is not necessarily that his KD is going to go down. Like, I'm not going to kill all that much. I mean, I killed 2, like, army units, but I didn't kill any of his eco, which is really what's important to me. Because, as you can see up here, this comparison bar shows how many villagers he has and how many villagers I have. And the more villagers you have, the more resources you can have, and the more powerful you are. As you can see, he's still winning because I'm not really killing any of his villagers, and I'm also sometimes forgetting to make some of my own. So, what I want to do is I just want to starve him out so I can slowly but surely overtake the lead. Now, as you see right here, this was a great move. I really like being able to come in here and take over the stone. Because then he can't build towers of his own. He can't build a castle. Maybe you can buy it if he wants to, but this right here I thought was quite nice. And as you can hear, like, the arrows are going at it. Now, I didn't really see where... Oh, yeah, here he built the Seeds Workshops, and he actually went around with the rams. And I think that this right here shows the very first time the limitation of the AI. As long as he doesn't see a path straight to a tower, and he only sees the little walls, he's not attacking. Even though the rams should be able to take out these walls quite fine. But they just only go for, like, one little boop, and then they're fine. Then they don't do anything. So, yeah. I'm saying right now that beating the AI doesn't mean I'll be able to beat any player online, because, as it seems, the AI is not all that smart. Which I should have known all the way back, but back when I started playing this AI just seemed like a god to me. Like, seriously. I could never imagine that I would be able to beat him like this. Now, I do have one military unit, of course, which is my scout, which now died. I never saw him die, but, great job, scout. Thank you so much for your service, and now I'm full on villagers. Now, as you see right here, I am far behind in villager count. That's because I've not really been all that active with making my villagers, which has been my bad. However, I do have a couple of villager kills. I killed 7 of his villagers right now, and I think that now it's gonna go change. It's gonna go change up as I'm building up my towers right here. I should have ballistics in pretty soon. Like, I don't have that now, but that's what I was building up back here at home. I built my university for that because I needed to have my ballistics. Because once you have ballistics, you're going to see this change. You're going to see these towers actually start to kill and actually start to aim true on these villagers right here. So keep track of this count. I have all the towers right here, which are about 14 in total. It has about 14 kills in total. Now they're shooting up. 18, 19. Watch that bar go down right here. We're 97 right now. Now he's on 80, 88. Look at that villager count go down, and look at me coming back. This is basically the turning point in the battle. The slow battle, in fact, because this went on for quite some time. But he's moving around right now. He doesn't know what to do with his villagers because everywhere they go, they get shot down. They can chop some wood here, but once they chop some wood here, especially with this tower up, they're going to get hurt. So we're bringing him down. 59 villagers, 60 villagers. I'm already on 85 kills. 85 kills at this point in time. And these towers have about 81 kills on their name. Now, obviously, this takes quite some time because we're speeding up by 4 times right now. And that's why I wanted to bring in the castle. Because the castle is a little bit more powerful than towers. And also, on the castle, there's a technology on there that expands my range. Which hopefully you're going to see in a moment. These little circles right here, they're going to expand. And then you're going to see how good that will do. So, let's wait for that. Let's see this castle fire come in. The castle fire taking down even more. And as you can see, his villager count is going way, way, way down. 30 villagers. I now have 3 times as much villagers. And he can't keep his TCs going anymore. There's not enough food coming in. He can't make another villager. And now, my technology is going to be coming in. And as you notice, in 3, 2, 1, he gave up. Look at this. He made monks. He made ramps. He made spearmen. I only had my 1 starting scout. And I got him. So yeah, the extreme ally is no more. The extreme ally is over. How does it feel? I can't really tell you. In the sense of, the reason why I find it hard to tell you is that I don't feel a big sense of, I've done it. Yes, I'm here. Because I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this map because I'm looking at this map right here. And I'm seeing that basically I've cheesed my opponent to death. And I've probably cheesed him in a way that the AI just doesn't know how to respond to this. Because the Rams should have completely destroyed me. The Rams should have taken out all these towers. But he didn't because he didn't know how to use them. Also, if anyone would have come back to hit me back at home, I would have just been completely destroyed. I would have had to like quick tower, like quick wall, like tower around here, which probably would have been somewhat okay, but that would have like taken time away from me, like building them up right in here. And then basically he could have foiled my entire plan. I'm now seeing there are so many flaws with this playstyle. There are so many flaws with like this AI. I don't think humans are going to be like this. I think people will be able to see through this and would have been able to very easily foil this thing right here. So, at the same time that I'm super glad, like, holy shit, I finally beaten this AI that I could never beat. I'm also looking at this, I'm thinking, I'm not entirely, or let me put it this way. I'm not entirely where I thought I'd be when I would be at this point. I'm still a bit lacking. But hey, you know, there's always growth. There's always growth that will happen, and as long as there's still a path forward, that's great. So yeah, that right there was my my beating, absolute beating of the extreme ally with no military. I hope that was somewhat fun to watch. I hope that was somewhat fun to watch. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, here we are back again. Good to see you guys. Hold up. Just gotta respond to something. Just a second. Okay, perfect. So then, oh man, I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a break from that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was quite rough. So to give you a little bit of insight, to go and lift the fail a little bit, give you a little bit behind the scenes. I have actually beaten this guy before with towers. Because basically the Korean play as fighting with towers to take down your opponent is one of these called all-in strategies. And all-in strategies are all about taking one method to take down your opponent and going full for it. No regard for personal safety, no regard for having any alternative plans. Basically, it's like, I'm going to go straight into, for my case, I'm going to go straight into towers. I'm going to put my villagers all on towers. I'm going to put everything on stone and wood, and we're just going to go for it. And either this kills you, or this kills me. That is what all in is all about. And yeah, I have been able to defeat the AI with this a couple of times, and it went a little bit better than this. So I was kind of stressing at a certain point in time, like, damn, this is gonna go alright. This is gonna happen. And as I said, I used some battering rams before as well. I used some mangonels before just to take down the houses, take down more villagers, bring in some army. But this time I thought it might be fun to try and do it without any army. So yeah. Whew, it was a little bit a little bit rough at a certain point in time, but I did it. And yeah, I think that at that point in time is also. I think that for me, the main reason why I wanted to do this is just to put the AI right behind me. Because as you can see right here, there is a lot that you can learn from the AI, and that's something that I really, really appreciate about this game. If you're playing against the AI, at the start especially, there's so much you can learn from, you know, making sure you don't make mistakes at the start, making sure that you know what you want to get, what kind of research you want to get, how you want to play this, learn a lot more about what the hell is going on with this game. Like, AI is so much better because you can restart, you can redo things, you can give up, you can do whatever. You don't have to worry about someone else being bothered by the way that you play. So I really, really appreciate it, but I do really feel that at this point in time, I've moved beyond that stage for it being interesting for the stream. So I kind of wanted to close it off like this, and yeah, it was triumphant, and I thought it was going to be a little bit more triumphant, but hey, it is what it is. That's it though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now, we're going to look forward. Now we're going to see if we can learn from some other players, and for that, I'm going to go take a drink, and then we're going to take a look at some matches of other people who've played in this game and see what we can learn from that. So that's basically the plan going forward. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, let me see if I missed anything here here in chat, because boy, it's been I've been super focused. Oh, so Rahab, I didn't even say hi to you. How's it going, man? Yeah, it was a bit weird from Puff Daddy to ask for like for me to buy the game mid game. It's like, bro. I would not necessarily be someone who, like, why would I pause my entire show to gift someone a game? That's like as I made the video today with what's it called? With Warframe, like Warframe criticism, I put it out today on the channel. The thing that I said is like, hey, you know, try and put yourself in the other shoes. Like, hey, what are you? What might they be considering? Like, what was in their point of view? And I think that's a lot of time if you try and convince someone or you try to get something from someone, put yourself in their shoes and just wonder, like, hey, what would they be interested in? What would they want? That sort of stuff. What is their perspective? And I think that that's really important, especially when it comes down to, you know, like if you, let's say you want something, you wanted someone to give you something, like imagine like where would you be? Where would this person be? If this person's like in the middle of doing like a little cast, a little game, is that like the point in time to ask someone? Don't think so. Anyway, hope you guys are doing good. It's so weird to stream on a weekend. This is not normally my stream time. This is not normally when I'd stream, and this is also a game that I haven't streamed in like a couple of weeks. So it's been interesting. Let me put it that way. But I'm also really enjoying getting back into this game because I do really enjoy it. It's something I can very much learn from. So yeah. Speaking of learning from things, so speaking of like seeing if we like watching this game, one of the things that's also great about this game is you can watch matches from people who know a little bit better about what they're doing. Because this game does store every single online match that people are playing, and it's also uploaded online, so you can go and download these games and then take a look at what the hell people are doing and how they're playing, and then from watching them we can learn from them. So that is something that I want to do for the next little bit. Let me go and leave this map right here. I do now also have this right here as a replay, which I'm proud of. Let's see. How long did this last, by the way, at the end? I think it lasted quite a bit. Let me, if I click here and spectate, I should be able to see like how long this took. All right. If I go here, pause this, thank you, and we go to escape, and then we're gonna look at this right here. This played 45 minutes, and actually normally like I played it in 40 minutes. Like I played this like this was like my little practice match about 2 hours ago, and I did that in 40 minutes. So it wasn't actually that much longer. Wow, that is insane. That is really wild. It took I thought this took like twice as long. But I guess it's just like kind of like the pressure of like the stream and be like, oh shit. Yeah, no, I think yeah. That wasn't too bad. Now I do have a couple of matches for you guys ready because I looked online on the internets, and especially because like I want to learn more about this game as I'm growing through it and like as I want to move into online. So, so now that I've finally beaten the extreme AI, I want to move into online play. Not yet today, though. I don't think I'm quite ready for that. I mean, the match with the extreme AI was not all that pretty. However, what I do want to do more is learn more about the civilizations, because as I said in that game, this game has a whole bunch of civilizations here, and normally I would just like put this thing on to like full random, see whatever it would give me, and then just be like, oh, that's kind of funny, let me play with that. But mostly I would just play the exact same because I didn't really know the difference between them. However, there is a large difference between, let's say, the Vietnamese right here, which is an archer civilization, and for instance, if we look right here at the Goths, which is an infantry civilization. And the differences that you see right here is, for instance, you can have faster working barracks. You can have less costs on your infantry. So if you want to make like infantry units like men-at-arms, you can go ahead and like, you know, build that faster and build that way cheaper and build therefore way more of them than, let's say, if I were to be doing that with the Vietnamese. And early on, if you're very new to this game, this may not really make that much of a difference to you, but if you're playing against people who know what they're doing, it's going to make a big difference. So for that, I do want to kind of learn my civilizations, and you've seen me play the Vietnamese, you've seen me now play the Koreans, and I think another civilization that I find is quite interesting is the Cumans. The Cumans right here can actually build an extra town center in the feudal age. That is big, because an extra town center in the feudal age basically means that I can have more units be produced way before other people can, because otherwise that would be in the castle age. So that's something that I find is speaks to me a little bit. Also, where I'm saying that the Siege Workshop and Battering Ram can be available, so I can actually start taking down buildings before they even can. And yeah, of course, like we have right here that archery ranges and stables cost less wood, and cavalry like is a little bit faster each age, which honestly seems like really nice, but especially these two up top, they seem really interesting to me. That said, though, I don't really trust myself to be to be fully familiar with the civilization just by reading a little bit of text. So I actually want to go take a look at some people who may seem to know what they're doing. And one of these people that I found who may seem to know what they're doing is actually someone from the Netherlands. There's people in this country who play this game. That is so cool. So I've actually gone and looked up some matches of people playing some Cumans, and I don't need to go here. I need to go to load game. And then we're going to go and find him. Also, look at this. This right here was my very first win all against the Hardy Eye. I was so proud of that. Holy hell. That was like a big moment. That was a big moment. Let me go and click on spectate right there. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think it's that one. I think it was... yeah, this right here is not the right one. I think it's this one right here. Oh. There. Is it? Yes, it is. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. So, yeah, let me see if this is the, yeah, this is the right one. This is perfect. All right. So, welcome everybody to a Cuman match, which is, it says right up here, it says it's a nomad game, but it's actually on Arabia. So I think that I can actually go ahead and adjust that right here. This is not a nomad game. This is just a regular game of playing one. And we have 2 players right here. So we return to map and we start playing. Welcome everyone to a Cuman game. Right here we have 2 players. We have 8 Spy playing as a Cumans, who is actually from Holland. So as a fellow Dutchie, I'm really proud to see people from this country go and play this game. I'm not that much of like a nationalistic person. It's like, you know, every single country is seems to be pretty cool, and you know, wherever you're born, that this happens to be where you're born. But at the same time, every single time I hear that someone is from Holland or from the Netherlands, I'm like, ooh, that's cool. Especially when they play this game, because I mean, I only know a couple people who play this game, but it doesn't really seem to be all that big in this country. That said, though, Cumans right now are playing against TRM, who plays the Bengalis, and I believe, if I noted this down correctly, TRM is actually from Switzerland, which is the most neutral country in the world. So if they get into battle, it should be pretty damn serious. So I don't know if I have very, very high hopes for for our Cuman player. But the thing that I'm really interested in is, like, how is this Cuman player going to play around with the benefits that he has? Of course, with being able to build an extra town center in the feudal age. Is he going to use that? Is he going to play with that? Who knows? Right now, though, he's going for his boar right here, which gives him more food, and he went for the TC trick, which I've only learned recently, is a way where you get that boar to come in closer for the more food that's on him there, and before he takes you down, because like he does attack on like a sheep, you send all the villagers inside the TC, you shoot at the boar 2 times so that you can hurt him without you being hurt, and then you jump out because if the TC takes him down and kills him, he's no longer food because he's been killed as an enemy, and enemies are not food. So yeah, we're seeing he's going for like 8 people on the 8 people on food, and we have two people on wood, just chopping away, chop 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 chop, and going right here, probably for a very quick like dark age, going very quickly up to feudal. If we move over to TRM right here with the Bengalis, we see he has a couple more here on wood. He has 3 people on wood instead of 2. And I think he's going to be a little bit later, but he has already gotten 2 boars right there. Both boars, I think, are perfectly fine for food. This one is decaying right there. He's done eating that, and that's going to sink away in just a little moment. And yeah, as these players are building up, slowly but surely, we're going to see how they're going to play out and what their tactics are going to be. As I'm saying, I'm using these matches right here to kind of learn as to how people are playing who understand this game hopefully better than me. Because I'm still learning. I've only started playing this game like a couple months ago, like looking at this seriously. I've only just beaten Extreme AI without any army. Went Towers of Koreans, so if you know this game, you know you know how that went. But yeah, that was still that was kind of fun to see how far the Extreme AI went. And like I remember the first time beating the hard AI, and that was like such a big deal for me. I was so happy with that. And now just seeing Extreme AI, seeing how I can kind of cheese it, I'm like, wow. It's kind of insane. It doesn't feel like that because I feel like I have a lot of shortcomings that I need to make up for. Because there's like every single time you learn something, you can see how you don't understand a whole bunch of things that are going on. So yeah, here we are in the match, and they're just slowly building up their Dark Age right here. We have barracks coming in, which probably means that he's about to click up, or he's going for a Dark Age rush. But will that be right on time? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That barracks right there is quite interesting. Normally, people don't really build up their barracks until they clicked up, unless they want to put on some pressure during this age. Well, let's see what's going to happen. Is he going to do something? He is not doing anything at all. Instead, he's pushing in the hunt, which is something that I need to get better at. But as you can see right here, walling right here with his buildings. I'm seeing more and more people like do these diagonal lines of walling, which normally I would never do. Like I would always like build straight right all these houses right after each other. However, I think that it might actually be a little bit more efficient because you're getting like the entire width right here of that building. So yeah, both of them have clicked up around the same time. We see that 8 Spy has gone ahead and build his houses out a little bit more wide and build up a second lumber camp right there. So maybe he's actually gonna go for that second TC. Oh, I can't wait to see it. So 1.5 minutes to go until both of these guys hit the next age, and then we'll see what is gonna happen. How are they gonna play it? I'm really interested in how the Cuban player is going to play it, because as I'm doing sometimes, as you may see in my content, I want to focus on like one civilization and then slowly learn about like what are they doing, how is this civilization being played differently than other civilizations? Because when you're new to the game, as I was just like about a year ago, I casually played this sometime, and yeah, I would just never really think about these civilizations much. And now you see right there, they're also doing that vertical walling right there, just placing it right next to each other like that instead of like putting it right next to there. I do think that you get a little bit more surface area of your wall. I think I'm going to try that too. And now we're going to see them hit like the next age in just a moment. How much wood does 8 Spy have? 8 Spy has 155 wood, and I believe he needs 275 to build up his next CC. So I think it's going to wait a little while. In the meantime, though, he is building up a stable right there, probably going into scouts here. And then what we see right here from TRM, we see TRM going for an archery range and going for that gold. Ooh, that seems to be like a little bit of an archer push. He's protecting his gold right here. He's being prepared. He's preparing himself to go out, not have to really worry about this here, like walling this up, closing this off, and then going in for a push right here. What is 8 Spy doing on that? 8 Spy, meanwhile, walling himself up so the enemy can't come in, building more houses so he can build more units. So far, both of them have had 0 idle TC. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. Like, I cannot manage that. This right here shows how good these players are. Actually, like, there is some ELO ranking right here, which I do believe that I have. So hold on, let me just pause this real quickly. I'm sorry about this. I'm still learning about this, but I do think that I have the ELO ranking right here. I think 8 Spy was about 1965, and then TRM was 2076. So if you guys don't know about ELO is basically a ranking that I believe has come from chess. It goes to show like who is better in in the play that you have right here, like who's the better player. If you win, you gain points. If you lose points. It's basically like that. I don't entirely like how the calculation is being done, but what I do know is that everyone starts out at 1,000 elo, and then if you go below that, you're probably below average, and if you go above that, you're above average. And actually 2,000, I believe, is pretty damn high up. I believe that we're watching right now some pretty good players right here who, with 2,000 elo, do know what they're talking about. As you can see right there, with this keeping their TC, pumping out villagers all the time. And also look at that worker efficiency, like 90%. But right now, we have a little bit of an attack coming in. The scouts have come in, and they have no way out. What happened here? Hold on. Let me rewind this one. Let me rewind this. Scouts, I want to see what the hell did you guys do. What were you guys up to? Alright, we see the scouts coming in. He has a little raiding party. Moving through that gap between the wood and the house. This happened to me so many times, having those little gaps right there. And he's out there fighting villagers and then moving them away and just kind of keeping the scouts right there. Which is a very interesting play, because normally you'd expect that he would move about with them or try and like snag this this villager right here. But he's leaving the scouts around, and yeah. TRM tried to trap him, but the scouts just ran away, and he has this one spearman who's telling these scouts, get away from my place. Get away from here. Stay away. Don't look at the archery range so you know what's coming. Oh boy, now I do wonder, can Red see that the archers are coming forward? I don't know. Did he see that? Did he see that just now? Let's rewind back. Let's see if he saw the archers coming out. He does know that there's something here. But yeah, no. He may have seen it. He may have seen that the archers are coming forward. And that right now, there's a little attack coming towards his base. As I said, I do want to see what he's up to. He's still low on wood, so he's probably not going to be making his second TC anytime soon. I'm really curious as to what's going to happen. He's patrolling right here with his spear and with his skirmishers. Skirmishers counter the archers right here, and the spear counters the scout right there. So he is prepared. He is prepared to meet the resistance, but does he know? Does he know? Oh, in the meantime, though, he's broken through the gate. He's broken inside. And he's doing a little raid right there. Although it seems like he's not going to hit much, because all these villagers right here are very well protected. These are all under the TC. These are all protected by the walls. So it's going to be coming back to this raid right here. Where, as you can see, these villagers are not protected. Well, they're kind of protected by these walls right there. But there's a little gap there. There's a little gap there, boy. Fix it up. Fix it. Fix it. Hammer it down. Hammer it down. Also, please let me zoom out, because otherwise you can see how low risk these these images are. Oh no. Oh man, there's like a little bit of annoying going on with Red. Red's just trying to like make himself known. They're just attacking the house a little bit, set up that attack alarm, and see if that can force a little bit of idle time from TRM. Who TRM right now has been going along well. He has the villager lead, even though he has 4 seconds of idle TC time. I don't know how that's happened. I don't know how or when that's happened. I don't know, maybe Bengalis have like a little bit of a production bonus or something. I'm not familiar with Bengalis. I'm not intimately familiar with that. So seeing that the attack with the archers hasn't come to plan, Red has said like, fuck it, I'll go raid. I'll go raid right now with my skirmishers right here. So he's attacking these gold workers, trying to get them to stop picking up that gold right there. And the archers staying around here, trying to decide if they're going to do something about it. They decide to, like, just, you know, scare him a little bit. But there's not much archers can do against skirmishers, because skirmishers are the counter towards the archers. So, yeah, the only thing that he can do is send the scouts in, and then hope that will work out. The advantage that Gray has here, though, is that skirmishers aren't really all that powerful in their attacks, so they won't really kill a villager right here. Like, look, this one has only lost like 1 health. This one lost like another 1 health. So they're not really being killed by these skirmishers right here. But it's just like kind of annoying your opponent. So, like, you know, these villagers, the moment they get attacked, they don't really want to work anymore. Just like you may not want to work when you're being attacked by like a literal spear that's being thrown at you. You may want to get the hell away from that. So yeah, that's what they also do. Like they'll run away if they're being attacked. So yeah. Anyway, the battle's going on right here. A little bit of pressure from Red on Gray, but nothing much that is that's really changing the tides right now. Both of them are still able to freely make their villagers. Although what we see right here is that finally we see a little bit of idle TC time. 34 seconds, 36 seconds. We see that TC just not doing much at all. Ooh, and we see that has led to the fill count evening out. Now I don't know about you guys. I don't know how far you are when it comes to your Age of Empires journey, how much you understand from this game. But to me, like, I always imagined that this would be like how I played. Oh, look at that kill right over there. This would be like how I played in the back of my mind when I was like kind of new to this game, when I was kind of casually playing it and not really knowing much about what I was doing. I felt like, oh man, like I will have this perfect like economy right back here. As you see, Red is tending to his farms fantastically. He's building up wood right here, so he might actually go for his next town center very soon. Although that just went with a farm refresh, and now that's going down again. But yeah, like I always felt like I would have like a grade, like back of the eco. I'll be totally fine. I could go ahead forward and just go and attack my opponent and have some fun with that. But I could never do that because I didn't know what kind of units I would have to make. I always just made whatever was available to me. I made one of everything because everything together should probably be useful. However, what you see right here is knowing the counters, you can actually have some advantage here. Red right here knows that these guys will kill avid skirmishers, so that's why he doesn't attack them. Because he doesn't really do much against somebody. He can take down some archers. So as we see right there, it was a big battle. We have 19 kills for Gray and 14 kills for Red. So so far, Gray has been the better military fighter at this point in time. And now he's taking the fight to Red. For the very first time this game, we're seeing him come forward. And Red barely has any army at all. Why does he not have any army? Does Red have any plans right now? He's going up to Castle Age, which is very surprising. Which is very, very surprising. I was not expecting Red, with his little bonus that he has of being able to build a next town center, to not use it. Which means that probably, because these guys know what they're doing, it's not as strong as I may think it is. I thought it was going to be really, really powerful, because like while you're going up to the next age, you can still continue to produce villagers. But that doesn't really seem to be the case. And as you can see right now, actually Red still has the fill lead. How is that possible? What is Gray doing? Gray is still making villagers. Oh, he's catching up right now. He just still had like an entire minute of idle TC time, and that's where you see like he's just dropped back. You need to keep that producing, and that's for me is like the hardest part. So yeah. Anyway, it is for me the very first time going back to Age of Empires since TwitchCon. TwitchCon has been a very, very interesting experience. Meeting a whole bunch of people from like a whole bunch of different games. I was kind of hoping to like maybe meet some people who like streamed Age of Empires there, just to like learn more about the game and like speak with them. But apparently there was like a big tournament going on in Spain like last week, and from what I've heard, most people who stream Age of Empires weren't really all that interested in going to TwitchCon, but were instead like booking their flights to Spain, which I can understand. There's a big tournament going on where people were playing this game inside an actual castle, which I think is a pretty baller setting. So what we see right here is the tower has been raised by Gray, and that basically just denies his gold right there, which is pretty big because that would mean that Red can't click up. However, Red doesn't need to click up because he has already clicked up, and now he is at the castle age. And what is he going to do right now? Well, basically what you normally do is you build your next TC, which I would normally like make probably over here, like next to the stone and the wood, or make over here next to the gold and the wood. He is actually very, very lucky with his back gold right there. The fact that he was able to wall off like this entire corner of the map, like, oh boy, that is so nice. That is so nice. But Gray is through! Gray has made it inside! He's broken through the house right there, and he's actually just raiding this entire village here. Does Red have an answer to this? Can Red counter this? Red only has 9 military against 21. So, yeah. How many production buildings does he have? He has, like, an archery range right up front here, which doesn't really help him all that much, because every single archer that would come out will be taken away. He does have knights, which means that he has a stable. He must have a stable somewhere around here. That's only 1 knight, and there's 2 in production. So, yeah, that's coming out, and I think that that's right there. No, that's the stable right there. No, Red! No! Look at that! He has all his production units, like buildings up front, which means that if that gets taken out, he's in for a bad time. Unless he can build something more. And what is he building right now? He is building the town center. He is building the town center. It is happening. I was expecting this to happen in the Feudal Age, given he's playing as Cumans, and that's kind of what I was hoping for to show you today. But he's going for it now, and as I said, right here, right between the wood and the stone, is gonna give him like a big eco boost. But how is he gonna like cope with the army? Like this situation right here is pretty dire. The final knight does come out, but like where? Like what else can he do? He doesn't have any stables anymore, does he? Did I miss one? Did I miss one? Oh no, there's one right here. There we go. That's better. That is way better. But he only has 1 stable right now. He does have a siege workshop right now, which is not producing anything at this point in time. And Gray is just deciding to just like go walk around, just go see what can he take out, what kind of villagers can he take out. Though that TC fire is pretty damn powerful. And as we see right here, Red does still have more resources collected. So even though Gray is in his eco right here, the fact that he has focused very much on these production buildings right here, and not necessarily has been disrupting the villagers that are working, Red has been able to keep up his villager production. We see that idle TC time. That's insane. And what the hell has happened right here? What has caused Gray to GG? He was right here in attack. Did we miss? We missed something. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's go back, let's go back. Something's happened right here that I was not expecting. There was an entire, like, full-on war going on right here. What was Red doing? When did this happen? Hold on, like, I'm seeing Red right here. I want to see, what? When I thought the stable going down was going to be the end for Red, it was going to spell trouble for him, Red actually had another plan. How smart is this? What we see right here is that he went ahead, deleted his house, broke up his wall, and when Gray wasn't looking, because if we change this over to Gray, he didn't see that there was an entire raiding unit ready to go out. And Knights they're pretty damn powerful. They're pretty damn good. So, if we go on swapping over to Red right here, Red basically said, okay, you can have my sable, you can have the front of my base, I don't need it. I'm gonna go to your base right here, where you're only gonna have one spearman, and we're gonna make quick work from him. And yeah, one thing that actually I do think Gray has noticed this. I think that is something where sometimes I do miss that, because you hear like the attack sound and you're like, oh, he probably attacked me over here, but he actually went here, raided around here. Now I do wonder how, like, what does Red do that all of a sudden, like within a couple of like seconds, that Gray's just taken out? He just GG's. I don't know. He does have a lot of idle villagers around. 20 idle villagers. That is wild. 13 still. So this right here is where you see that. This right here is when I was looking at like the resource collected lead. Like, this is where that came from. Gray can't work right now. Well, these villagers are only now going back to gold right here. Gray does still have like a little bit of gold. But yeah, Red right now, he can't get into the wood villagers. So he's like, screw it. I'm going to go right into your food eco and just take down the villagers right here. And I think that this right here, at this point in time, Gray's is like, well, I can't do this. I'm gonna GG. I don't think that this was unrecoverable. If I look at this right here, there's only like 3 knights in here, and he does have like 2 spearmen right here. So his wood eco is unaffected. His food eco is still mostly fine. So I don't know why Gray was like, this is over. This might just not be me not really seeing it. Because, yeah, I still think he had a fighting chance, but it also might just be that Gray was so focused on this push right here. And when that kind of didn't really go according to plan, and then he got raided back at home, it took the wind out of his sails, and he was like, okay, screw it. This is not my match. Wow. Anyway, that is the very first human play that I'm seeing right here. I was expecting that town center to come up a little bit earlier. I was expecting something to go and be played on the power of the human advantage, but 8spy didn't. He actually went ahead and just boomed right into the feudal age, went into castle age, got there quicker, and then went ahead and overtook his opponent with like this little surprise attack, which is something that I do feel is something that you can learn from a lot. Just once you're being attacked, just send out your units, go and attack right into your enemy's base, because most likely he will still be very much open if he's attacking you and spending all that power and all those resources on creating an army to attack you. So yeah, well played from Red. Kind of a surprising match. I wasn't expecting this, but I hope it was enjoyable. I hope it was enjoyable to see, and I hope you may have learned something from it. I'm really curious right now as to like what the power is of that second TC in feudal age. I was really thinking the humans would be insanely powerful with that, but seeing it not being used in this match, especially at this like high level, makes me wonder. Makes me wonder whether I should go ahead and play that in my own matches. But yeah. Anyway, that was the very first look at a human match. That was also the very first look at 8spy, a Dutch player, which, yeah, I am glad that my the Dutch team won. I should actually have turned into orange right here, because orange is the actual Dutch color, if I can. Is this orange? Yeah, there we go. Orange. Perfectly. Perfect. But yeah, that right there was a little humans versus Bengalis on Arabia, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So yeah, I do kind of like want to learn more about like watching people play, and hopefully it's interesting to watch. I'm still just kind of like trying to figure out what my stream style is when it comes to playing this game. But hmm, I quite enjoy this. I do feel like it would be nice to have a little bit of music. So I think that's what I'm gonna do over this weekend. Just like look around, see if I can find a little bit of music to play under the stream. And also what I said with the chat right here, I want to see if I can like lower it down, something like that, and then work with that. Anyway, with that being said, I looked at a little game right here, and I also I beat the AI, which went different than I expected. But I do think I'm going to call the stream right here because I have actually been pretty damn tired over the last couple of days. There's been a lot going on, and I'm still not entirely fully healed up. So I'm going to tune in early for the night, and then Monday we'll be back with regular scheduled streams. Probably on Monday what we're going to do is something else. I don't necessarily know entirely what we're going to do on Monday, but on Tuesday we're going to be back with Black Myth Wukong. I can't wait to continue on with that. Wednesday we'll probably do a little bit of Warframe again. And then on Thursday we'll have a full 6-hour stream on Age of Empires going online for the very first time. That is basically going to be my focus, going to be my goal, trying to see if I can do something with that. And after that, we'll see. There's still there's still like Apex Legends I can get into, because that's been changing a lot. There's I've actually never talked about TwitchCon. I might actually want to talk a little bit about that. And yeah, other than that, we'll see. Oftentimes the ideas just come around during the time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for joining me on this surprise weekend stream. And yeah, I will see you all next time.